Hey everybody, it's been a while. I took a little break from posting the long form stuff because this comment right here kind of woke me up and realized that, my long form videos kind of suck. I'm now realizing just because you have a cool car or a cool project doesn't necessarily mean like your content's gonna be good. At the end of the day, like you still, I know it's all the editing, like how I act. So hopefully this video starts a new pivot in the right direction for the channel. So enjoy today's video. For those of you who are new here, I'll give you a little rundown of what's happening. We are taking this very, very beat up 200,000 mile C43 and turning it into something like this with a little bit of a twist on it. And yeah, today we're gonna be jumping into manual swapping this car, so hope you all enjoy the video. All right guys, quick turn of events. So it's about 2 weeks later, it's raining outside, and the shop that did this were a little camera shy, so they didn't really wanna be on camera, but I'll go ahead and explain basically the process and how much all of this costs. So first, let's talk about the price of the parts, the price of labor, all that together, and how much was it and was it worth it? I got the transmission from a guy in Bulgaria because it was, I forgot the name, like the NC400 or something like that transmission, which is a very strong transmission from Mercedes. Trans, clutch, flywheel, costed about $3,000 including shipping. So that's $3,000 just for those three parts basically. That doesn't include labor, and that doesn't include the customized fabrication that had to be done to this thing. So to talk about those, we need to get underneath the car. So let's go. Okay, so before we go underneath the car, first let's take a look at the inside and what we have to modify. So surprisingly, this part right here needs almost absolutely no modification at all. Look at that, it almost looks like it's supposed to be in here. And then if we look at the pedals, right there, the gas pedal is the original one, but these two come together. I'll show you in a second, I'll crawl under there. It's like a set, and that actually comes from a Chrysler Crossfire. Okay, so you guys probably can't see too much because the plastic right here is covering it. But these two pedals is basically one assembly. I'll put a picture up here. And again, this part doesn't need that much modification. Here is basically what we had to do there. So not the hardest part. So the part that got us and actually took a while to figure out actually is underneath the car. So let's get this thing up on jacks and show you guys. And then answer the question, was this really worth it? All right guys, so check it out. This is the new transmission here, so the manual transmission. Fun fact, this is a actual Mercedes transmission that I think, I'm not sure if it came in the C43 or a later year, but I know for a fact that America did not get it because America doesn't like manuals. I don't know. So to make this work inside this car, there actually needed to be a lot of things that needed to be modified, starting with the drive shaft itself had to be lengthened because the manual transmission is much shorter, so it actually didn't even reach right there. And also, if you see right there, the stick shift, the linkage that came off, well, there was no linkage because it was an automatic, but custom linkage has to be made. Can you see? Custom linkage has to be made from right there down into the gearbox itself, and also new trans mount because the other one, you can see it right here, it started way over there and the transmission doesn't go that far back anymore. And yeah, besides that, as you can see, it's an extremely snug fit. I mean, I want to get rid of these and put some down pipes, but I can't find any. Do any of you guys know a guy that can make custom down pipes for this car? Get rid of these cats, or at least change them out for some nice high flow cats. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, and also guys, as far as mounting the transmission to the engine, like I said, this is a Mercedes transmission, so there is no additional bell housing that you have to buy. It does luckily just plug and play right in. I mean, I would go on a drive with you guys and let you kind of do like a POV of the first drive of the manual, but we got another problem that starts back there. So for the next problem, let's bring you guys back here. Hey, you know what I just noticed while I was crawling down here? the previous owner got rid of like all the emissions slash resonator on this exhaust. The only thing that remains are the primary cats over there, which I'm assuming he left for like the O2 sensors, and just this big ass muffler here. So I guess if I wanted to save some money, I could just undo this V-band right here, then see what it sounds like. Don't need that. Okay guys, so the next problem on this car, which is kind of affects, or not kind of, affects the drivability, which is why I can't drive right now, is the differential. And it's actually not the differential itself. I'll show you what I mean right here. Yeah, so what exactly does this mean? So basically, there's some bushings right here, which is the differential bushings, and as you can see, it's pretty much non-existent in there. And basically, we have to almost we don't have to drop the subframe, but you might as well do it. I mean, this car the chassis has 200,000 miles, so I'm assuming you might as well change everything. You can buy a whole bushing kit for like 200 bucks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop this rear subframe differential and just change out all the bushings, and hopefully that solves this problem. And also, just want to point out that this has nothing to do with the manual transmission swap, so don't think you're gonna have to do all of this too when you do the swap. This is just a completely separate issue. But with that said, since you guys pretty much saw everything and how it all came together, was it really worth it? Let's go talk about it. So I paid 5,500 bucks in total, including labor, 3,000 for parts, about 2,500 in labor. Now, I mean, I'm not a shop. I don't have the correct tools to do that. I could probably do it like Mickey Mouse, but I wanted to do it right, because this car, I want everything to be done correctly, you know what I mean? But if you have a shop, if you were gonna do the manual conversion yourself, you could probably get, I mean, obviously you would just pay $3,000 just $3,000 for the trans and the clutch and the flywheel, and this also came with a short shifter. So yeah, is that though really worth it? So it depends how you look at it. I mean, if you're going just for the quick flip, probably not worth it. I mean, this car, like, very clean, is only worth about 20 grand. But if you just want like a fun car that has a big V8, 4 seats in the back, 4 doors, and I mean, dude, this thing's pretty freaking torquey, and beat up like this, it is very, very cheap. Parts are pretty cheap. I would say, yeah, go for it. And then for me personally, it was an absolute must because of how aggressive this body kit looks. I don't want to like look like badass on the outside, and you jump in and it's a freaking automatic, you know what I mean? And you could also go with a cheaper transmission like the Chrysler Crossfire. I know that's very popular, but for me, Chrysler. But there's many different options out there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So yeah guys, that'll pretty much do it for today. We covered the manual swap, and next up we're going to be doing like more fast-paced stuff that can get done a little bit more quicker. As you can see, half of the interior is already torn apart. We're gonna get that out of here, get it redone, and a little cascade flare just like the bus. And we're gonna make this car louder, which equals more performance, get rid of all that resonation down there, the muffler, which as you can see was pretty easy to take out. And body kit will be shipping out, I think, end of this week or next week. So, oh my god, dude, it looks so sick. I mean, here's another sneak peek here. Like, oh my god, these guys are going all out on this thing, dude. I'm so pumped. But yeah guys, I'm trying to focus on giving you guys better quality content. I mean, I'm still new to this, so let me know on how you guys think I can improve, and hopefully you guys enjoy this build and enjoy how it comes out at the end. Another fun fact, we are actually moving warehouses, which is also another reason why there's been a little bit of delay, plus the rain. It's freaking almost April and it's still freaking raining here, but all the cars will be in one spot. It's a huge 80,000 square foot space. So yeah, it's a little transition period now, but I'll do my best to keep you guys posted on this and future builds we have planned. So make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment down what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.